Good morning, dear students. I am Balu, your mathematics and physics teacher of Gautam English Medium High School, Kalapodi. So, today in this video, we will learn the laws of motion. We knew that we have seen so many types of motions in our surroundings. So some types of motions, like sometimes buses, cars, vehicles, all the vehicles will move on a plane surface of the road, right? And when you are playing cricket, the ball will reaches some height and then it will getting down. So that's a type of motion. This is a type of motion. And pedaling a cycle is a type of motion. Revolving the fan is a type of motion. Whatever the motion, what is the secret behind the motion of an object? Is any force needed to move an object? The famous scientist Aristotle stated that he thought that if a body is in motion, some force is needed. Otherwise, if a body is in rest, there is no reason of any force acting on it. After that, again one more scientist, Galileo, investigated on this motion of objects, and he have gone through some of the experiments. So, while if a ball moving from some height on a slopey surface, what will be happen? It will getting more speed while it is getting down, and the surface is a plane surface. The motion of the body will be increased, means speed of the body will be increased. With this concept, he experimented something. He left a marble on a slopey surface, and again what happened to this marble? Again when it reaches to down, again it have traveled again on this path until it reaches its original or its true height. After that, he reduced the plane of inclination, and again he left the ball here. Again, what will be happen to this marble? It, after reaching this point, it again traveled up to reaches the same height, but the distance traveled by the marble is being increased. Again, he decreased some more angle or increased some more angle in between. Again the marble traveled up to reaches the same height. If the plane surface is plane after some distance, then what will be happen to the marble? Here he concluded that the marble will be in motion with uniform speed until some external force acting on it, because it can't reach the same height as the plane is in a straight path. That's why again it will move in a straight path. By depending on these two scientists' concepts. Again, the great scientist Sir Isaac Newton stated three fundamental laws of motion. The first one is the body will remains in its state either at rest or moving on a straight path, unless some external force acting on it. Some external force acting on it. What it means. So this is the first law of motion by Sir Isaac Newton. Read again. The body will remain in its state either at rest or moving on a straight path unless some external force acting on it. Which means this body is at rest, is it? If I exerted some force on this body, then only it will move. Otherwise, this will be in rest position only. And one more thing. This body is moving like this. I exerted some force to stop this body. Then the body will be stopped. Is it? See again. This body is moving like this and I exerted some force to stop this. Then the body became to rest position. So this is what he says here. A body will be remains in its state either at rest or moving on a straight path unless some external force acting on it. This is the first law of motion. Understand? So we shall go for the explanation of this. For example, you take a bottle and take a sheet of thermocol or something in a circular shape. Balance it on the mouth of the bottle and place a pen cap here. Okay. Now you remove this sheet within force. What will be happen to this cap? In the next case, you remove with some lesser force. You remove this sheet by using some lesser force than the first case. Then what will be happen to this cap? What's that? Simply the answer is, in the first case, if we are removing this sheet with some external force, definitely this cap will goes into this bottle. Otherwise, if we use some lesser force than that, this cap also will move along with this sheet up to some distance and falls down here. Is it? In another example, if you are playing a carrom board, you will make a stack of coins at the midpoint of the board. Simply you strike the stack of the coins with a striker. What will be happen to the stack of the coins? The coins at the bottom level of the stack, to which the striker will strike off them, those coins will be pushed out of the stack. The remaining coins in the stack will remain in the same position, or they may fall down at the same place. So this is called static inertia. Another new word is static inertia. What is static inertia? The force of a body which keeps the body in same position is called static inertia. Understand? And again, the next one is dynamic inertia. Static inertia is nothing but this is a force which keeps the body in a rest position. So dynamic inertia means it is a force to keep which acts to keep the body in the motion. It's called dynamic inertia. Thank you.